But you know, we're
Thank you
always
everyone for
helping
joining.
somebody
I
else
truly
out.
appreciate it. Thank you to all of my replay viewers. Thank you to everyone that's looking on the web and everyone that's live. Next Level Lou, thank you so much for joining. Hi India, thank you for joining. T Lane, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate it. I am Kayl May, the customer service coach with Bottom Line Customer Experience Management. Hey Scope Man, thank you so much for joining. I train employees, teens, and young adults on customer service techniques in order to enhance the customer's experience. Hi, Stella, which is the best way to increase the bottom line for the company. I thank you and I appreciate you so much for joining me today. Thank you, everyone that's going to share, everyone that's inviting your followers, and thank you so much for the hearts. I really appreciate that. Today on Front Street with Kayl Mays, normally I do this segment on a Friday, but Friday wasn't. They weren't able on Friday, so we're going to do it today. So thank you so much for joining us. We're going to be at a brand new shoe shop here in Marietta, Georgia. Hi, T-Lane. Thank you for joining. So we're going to be at a shoe shop today. She has a customer right now, so that's why we're running a little bit late. I said 1:15, but you know what? Your money come before doing On Front Street with Kayl May. That's what's most important. So thank everyone for joining. I do want you to know I'm going to give my books away today by Kim Morton. So we're going to be giving this book away today. I said that once I reached 2,000 followers that I was going to give books away, and I didn't have them at that time. So today I'm going to give Kim Martin's book away. I'm giving 2 books away. I am going to give a second book away. And all you have to do, if you're listening from the web, please send me an email, kaylmay@ymail.com, to let me know that you want to be in the drawing. So you have to stay to the end because I am going to give them away at the end of the broadcast. So this one is by Sharonda Barksdale, The Path to Your Path. I'm at Summit, so I will catch the replay. Looking forward to your blab. Thank you. Have fun at Summit. I wish I was there. Maybe I'll get a chance to go to the next one. Have fun, Lou. Thank you so much. And I'll see you on Wednesday. He's going to be on our Blab Wednesday at 2 Eastern Time. So join us. We're going to be discussing customer service. So I am going to be giving these 2 books away. If you would stay on to the end, your name will be put into the drawing. The first one is by Kim Morton, 30 Days of Your Transition from the Sideline. The second one is by Sharonda Barksdale, The Path to Your Path. So make sure you're doing that and be in the drawing. Thank y'all so much for joining me. If you want to be in the drawing, just send me an email to my email and let me know that you want to be a part of the book drawing. And you have to stay on to the end, so you have to be present. And if someone from the web actually wins, I will stay on until you send me another email to let me know that you are on at the end and that you did hear your name. So again, my name is Kayl May. My email address is kaylmay@ymail.com. So please make sure you send me that email. And anyone that's on here, make sure that you let me know if you want to be. I'm going to go down the list once I finish doing my segment with On Front Street. Anyone that's left on, I will go through my list of everyone that's on here. Then I will do a drawing from there. It would only take a few minutes. But those are the books we're going to give away. I like to make sure I keep my word. When I say that I'm going to give something away, I like to make sure I'm doing that. So after this drawing here, I still have 2 more books to give away. Plus, I'm going to a book signing once I leave here, so I may even have another book. So that'll be 5 books total because I want my followers to know hey Marvin, that I truly appreciate you, and I want to make sure I give you something for coming on and patronizing me on my shows. I really appreciate that. But while I'm waiting for my interviewer to come on, my guest to come on, I'm going to show you some of these beautiful boots and shoes that she have. That's something we could be doing, waiting for her to get finished. This is a new shoe shop that's in Marietta, Georgia. It's on Macklin, between Macklin and Powder Springs in the public shopping center. Brand new, and we're going to talk about things that she could be doing on Periscope in order to show her supplies off and gain more money because she does ship. So again, we're worldwide here. So what I like to do on this segment is show entrepreneurs and business owners what Periscope can actually do for their business. So aren't those awesome? Get a little bit closer. Look at that red there. That is hot. Hi, Fun Payday. Thank you so much for joining. Remember, stay on to the end, and I'll be drawing for 2 different books. One from Sharonda Barksdale, hi Ida, and one from Kim Martin. See what we have there? And I'm going to show you the owner here. She's styling her shoes, honey. I'm going to show y'all. She's a fashion diva. There we go. Look at there. Those are some nice shoes, and she has something for everyone. Very nice and beautiful shop. You see that? I love a shop to be very open and everything is very neat. I love that. So I don't want to go too fast. See all of those shoes there? Awesome, awesome, awesome. Look here, she's styling her shoes, y'all. We're going to get her, but she had to get that customer first.
Yes.
Isn't she sharp there? I love it.
Okay.
So I've introduced myself. Now I'm going to introduce the owner. We're already standing now, so we can just stand.
Yes, very
Or you
good.
can sit if you want. You may be tired after your
All
customer.
right. No, very good.
So let me get it all positioned on you.
Okay.
There you go. So introduce yourself. Let them know who you are. And if y'all cannot hear her, please let me know.
All right. Well, my name is Joanne McNair, and I am one of the owners with my husband, Bernard McNair, of Virtuous Lady Shoes. We are the neighborhood shoe store here in Marietta, very close to Powder Springs, Georgia also. So please, if you live in this area, come on out and check us out. Our brand is comfort, class, and style. So we have a little bit of comfort, some nice flats. For all those teachers, I used to teach for a couple of years, and those nurses that you stand all day, we have the shoes for you. But for those divas, the fashion ladies that just want to go out and have a good time and make a statement when you walk in the room,
Hello.
we have those shoes for you too. And of course we have the shoes for the first ladies and for those that go to church. For all the virtuous ladies, those Proverbs 31 ladies, we have the shoes for you too. And for our young ladies too that are grooming up, becoming young women, we have lots of shoes for our middle school and high school and college students. So please come out and support us here. We're in the public shopping center at Macklin Point, right there on the corner of Powder Springs Road and Macklin Road.
So one of my questions I'm going to ask you is, what made you go into the shoe business? I heard you say that you were a teacher, and I know we've talked and you've done some other things, but what actually made you go and opening up a shoe shop?
Well, the Lord gave us the vision to my husband and I about between 8 to 10 years ago, and really the vision first came to my husband in a vision and as a dream, and he realized that women just love shoes, and I love shoes. I know Kayl
Thank you for
loves
inviting your
shoes,
followers. I appreciate that.
and
sharing.
many of you love shoes. And let's face it, ladies, you never can have enough pairs of shoes. It's just the bottom line.
And you have to have those shoes on to complete the entire outfit. As I was just saying, if you'll stand up just a minute for you, I just want to show you, she's sporting her own shoes here.
Yes.
But look how it just changed the whole outfit. Now, we know that's a professional career outfit you have on. You can also go to dinner in that. You can also go to church in that. But look how she divified and changed up. You come up just a little bit because I want to get accent those shoes
Yes.
with that. There you go.
And
Isn't that nice?
And these boots are from CG Design in New York. I have a whole New York collection here. And they're very comfortable, too. Very comfortable.
To be walking in here on the floor all day long, they would have
Yes.
to be. Mm-hmm.
You could dress the boot up or dress it down. And there's lots more here also.
Did your last customer just purchase hers?
She put that particular pair on hold because she got a boot.
Mm-hmm.
She got a high boot, but she absolutely loved it also.
She did. She only tried them on and wanted them because you had them on sporting them. It's a big difference when they're on the shelf, because here they are on the shelf here, but it's a big difference when you see them on someone and how they put it all together.
Exactly.
So that played a good part in you selling your own product. So that's great.
Yes.
Hi, Annette. Thank you so much for joining. So, how do you advertise for your company? What do you do for advertisement?
Well, we advertise on Facebook. We are on Facebook. We are on Twitter. And here we are on Periscope. We have constant contact email, so we send out a lot of email blasts. But no, we're new. We have only been here for 3 weeks. So we are in the process now of trying to work out different methods and ways of advertising. And that's why we're so glad you're here, Kayl, to help us out to get on Periscope.
And that's what I like to do on this segment here. I like to introduce entrepreneurs and business owners to Periscope to let them see what Periscope can actually bring to their business.
Yes.
Because advertisement is so expensive. And I know a lot of business like this, one of the main things they do are the sending through the mail. And we know anything that's through the post office. Hello, Vision 2020. Thank you so much for joining. That's your neighbor there.
Oh, very good.
So we know that, advertising is so expensive, and then you began to send things through the mail so you can, get the customers to coming in. But a lot of times when we get that mail and, we call it junk mail, and we look at it and then we throw it in the trash and then we forget about it. So luckily you're in a nice shopping area that's very, very busy. But what Periscope can do, and that's why I do this segment here, because I want you to see what you can get for free.
Yes.
You're not just getting people here in Georgia, here in Marietta, here in Powder Springs. You're getting customers that are worldwide. So for me today, I have over 2,150 followers. So you're getting potential eyes on all of those people, right? But you also are getting a lot of people that are right here in Georgia. So now they'll know where you are. But for the ones who are in other states, once you can do your scopes and on your downtime, and you can show them different things that you have, or you can do a shoe of the week or something like that. Do you have a website? Miss Ida? Want to know that?
Someone is working on the website right now. We're hoping within the next month or 2 months we will have a website up, because I know a lot of people from the north, from the west coast, really want to make purchases. So when we get the website up, we will definitely let you know, and it will be on our Facebook page what our new website is.
Okay. So before then, once we set her up with Periscope, she's going to have her email address on here as well. So if she does like a shoe of the day or a shoe of the week, then you can always send her an email and order those shoes as well. Exactly. Now, do you use PayPal or anything like that? So if they order them, they can pay over the phone, or they can pay, before they actually get the merchandise? How can we find you on Facebook? I'll ask her that question.
My sales assistant usually would handle that, and we can just take the card over the phone.
Okay, very good.
Make it happen.
Very good. So she's getting a lot of things together. Like she said, she just started here. She's only been here for 3 weeks. So she's still getting some things together, because she definitely wants to not just sell for right here in Georgia. Absolutely. She wants to be able to ship to people like you. I love your shoes and your prices. Great. That's Miss Vision next door. Great. So another customer asks, how can they reach you on Facebook? Can you give your Facebook information?
Okay, it's just Virtuous Lady Shoes.
Okay.
If you type in Facebook.
Congratulations on your new business, they're saying.
Great. Virtuous Lady Shoes, and you'll see the store up there, and you could become friends with us, and you can see the different shoes that we have. We're showing some of the shoes, but some of the shoes we want them to be a surprise. If you're in the area, we want you to come on in. Because we just purchased pocketbooks and scarves, and they're going very fast. But that is not on our Facebook page yet. It is a process. We'll get them on there soon, though.
So we should have everything probably done within 1 month, right?
Yes.
So you can start ordering from them. But again, the shoes that you don't have out, maybe you can do a shoe of the week, and they can see that particular shoe before you even get your website. Because we want to start drumming up business before the website even get there. So you can go to Facebook, and I am going to put all of her information up at the end of this broadcast as well. And remember, stay to the end of the broadcast, because the ones that are on at the end of the broadcast are anyone that sends me an email, we are going to be drawing for 2 books, giving away 2 different books for free. One for Sharonda Barksdale, and the other one's from Kim Martin. So stay on to the end for that, and I'll be checking my email for my web viewers. So what sets your company apart from any other shoe company? There's a lot of people sell shoes. What sets your company apart?
Well, what sets our company apart is because our brand is comfort, class, and style. And when you come into our boutique, and it is a boutique in this particular area, we will give you hope, We will
Thank you
give
for joining.
encouragement.
Thank you for the
And we
hearts.
will definitely present salvation to you. And that's what really sets us apart, because when you come into our boutique, we are going to show you that love. We're going to show you that hope, encouragement, and salvation. Because I know the things that women go through. Mm-hmm. We go through a lot.
Yes,
we do a lot. We're pulled in a lot of different directions. We wear so many different hats. And when you come into here, you will feel the presence of the Lord. You will just be able to commune with the Lord. And if you need prayer, it's popping and rolling. We will have prayer going on. You hear me? If you just need that hope, if you need that encouragement, this is the place to come. But we also need for you to buy some shoes or some accessories when you come in. So what makes us different is that you will see the love of Christ when you enter into these doors, because we are now the beaming bright light at Suite 200 here at Macklin Point Shopping Center. Come check us out, please.
So we can see the classy that you have. You're definitely a classy young lady. Most definitely you are. Do you sell other items? Yes, she actually said that she sells shoes, purses, scarves.
And I do have some socks, but and I will be getting some hosiery right in time for Valentine's Day. Okay. And that will also go on our Facebook, so I will be letting you know about that also.
Okay.
And more to come for the future. Probably jewelry, because you know we love jewelry.
Oh, yes. I know I definitely love mine. So I remember you saying you use Facebook and Twitter. So do you also use Instagram at all?
Yes, we also have an Instagram.
Okay.
Haven't started doing a lot. My social media person is getting her master's right now, mm-hmm. but I'm kind of working with her so that she could kind of help me a little bit with the Instagram.
That's what I was going to tell you. So once you do your Periscope, it's so easy to repurpose your scopes and put them on other media sites. So it'll be very, very easy. You don't have to go on each site and do something totally different. Okay. And that's what I love about Periscope as well. So I normally do my scopes. I'm on 12 different social media sites. Then I repurpose my scopes and put them on each site that I'm on. So that means that there's going to be that many more eyes that are going to be on my business. So that's important for you to be able to do that. Okay. But this is also something that you can do. Let's say if you don't have any customers for like 2 hours or something, but you need to be drumming up some type of business. This is a form of advertisement. Right. So instead of you making your cold calls, letting people know that you're open, instead of you sending things out in the mail, letting people know where you're located, you can also let them know right here on Periscope, and then show them your particular shoes that you sell, your purses that you carry, your scarves that you carry. Even if you're wearing it, that'll be good for you to show how to even put things together. Exactly. So those are things that you can be doing that is what? Free. Right. So those 2 hours that you're not bringing in any money because customers are not coming in, you can be doing things to bring money in without having to spend money. That's what Periscope does for you.
That's awesome.
And that's important for businesses. I know Facebook has been around the longest and they probably have the most people on there. But remember, there are 10 million people that are on, over 10 million people that are on Periscope. So potentially you can get your business in front of all of those eyes.
That's awesome. Yes.
That is important.
And that's why I'm going to go to your next training class too, Kayl.
And I had a training class on Thursday. It was very beneficial. I received such great feedback from it. Not only did I receive good feedback, I've also gotten a request to do a second class, and then someone emailed me that's over a networking group. She also, hi Miss Ida, thank you so much. Miss Irma, thank you so much for joining. Not only she's over a networking group, so she also want me to do a Periscope training for her, either May or June. We have to get together next week about that. How you doing? Okay. I'm learning a lot during your scope. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. That's what it's all about, because I've been on here since probably July or August. I can't even remember now. And all the mistakes that we made learning, because you make those mistakes when you learn in the beginning. Sure. But I help them with all the mistakes I've learned so that they will not have to go through that in my class. That's what it's all about.
That's a beautiful blessing.
It is. So one thing I like to do, and what this is all about, is entrepreneurship, right? Inspiration. Yes. I like to make sure I give some type of inspiration. And remember, y'all heard what she said, the last thing she said. Not only will you get shoes when you come in here, not only will you get purses or scarves scarves or socks or her jewelry when she started to carry it. You also get inspiration when you come through her door. And I know that to be true because we were scheduled to do our segment on yesterday.
Yes.
But as most people know, my father's been in the hospital, so I had to take him to the doctor yesterday. I had to take him to dialysis, So I called on the phone, and the first thing she said, she said my name first, and she said, my husband and I was just discussing you. We wanted to say a prayer for you. I mean, I just met this lady, right? Who wants to pray for you when they first meet you because they don't really know anything about you? But I'm so proud of you, Nene. Thank you. Who is this? Because someone just used my nickname on here. So tell me your first name, who this is. So it must be someone from Alabama if they're using my my nickname. So yes, spiritual connection. So you're getting all of that, and of course you don't have to be a Christian to come in. Exactly. Everyone have their own religion, right. But if you are that type of person, surely your discernment can actually show if that person is a Christian or not, because you can tell if someone really wants you to pray for them or not. So it's not intrusive, yes. But I think that's a great thing for, someone to say, we want to pray for you and we just met you, because I don't ever stop anyone from praying for me. I need prayer all the time, exactly. Right? Prayers go up and blessings come down. Yes, so, yes. But you don't have to be a Christian to come here. You can still come here and get your shoes. But if you need prayer, this is the place to come for your inspiration. Yes. So as I was saying, I do this segment because I want to inspire other entrepreneurs not to give up, because I know it is not easy being an entrepreneur. I just started February of 2015. And, where I would normally making right at six figures, now I'm not making, a fourth of that for my first year as being an entrepreneur. So it's hard. So a lot of times, I had to remember my why. Why did I get into this so I can continue on? Is there any words of inspiration that you can give entrepreneurs? If there was one thing that you can tell them so that they won't give up, because we need them, what would that word be?
Well, one of the foundation scriptures that we came from was Habakkuk. And it says, write the vision down, make it plain, tarry, and it will surely come to pass. So it's important to journal what the Lord is telling you and to write that vision down on the tablets of your heart and in a journal book. And just watch it unfold. We never like to tarry. That tarrying means waiting. But sometimes you have to wait, because the Lord gave us this vision, this dream, almost 8 to 10 years ago. But we had to be patient, because everything works out in His perfect time. And as you write, you persevere. As you persevere, you pray. As you pray, you fast, and then you start thanking God in advance.
It's amazing watching the vision unfold.
We ran into a lot of obstacles. Cobb County can somewhat be a challenging county as far as getting all your inspections and things through. But you have to continue to pray, you have to continue to fast, and you have to continue to tarry and watch what the Lord will do. But keep persevering. Don't stop. You're going to have setbacks. That is truly part of life. But you must keep going forward and just trust in the Lord with all your heart. And what does the scripture say? Lean not to your own understanding or my understanding, but in all our ways. Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. If we acknowledge Him, He will direct our path, okay? Every day is just not going to be a wonderful sales day, but you're just going to lay it on the altar and give it to God and watch it unfold. And like I said, and journal it. And then you'll go back and look at your journal and say, oh my goodness, I wrote that 6 months ago. Now I've become incorporated. I've gotten the LLC. What's the next step? Now I'll go forward to get my sales tax license. Now I'll find a location and just write it out. I hope
that is some very good inspiration. We have to be motivated, and a lot of times we say we motivate people, but motivation the person already have to be motivated in order to do it. So those are some very inspiring words for you, and that's what I like to say. And you're getting amens all the way, and you're getting hearts all the way. I have been journaling, and it is so wonderful watching God work. Exactly, Miss Irma. That's Miss Irma saying she's been doing the journaling, and she's just watching God unfold, and it's just amazing. And it is amazing to see what God has for us, and that's what we have to keep ourselves, and we have to surround ourselves around positive people, because again, it is not easy being an entrepreneur, but entrepreneurs are needed in this world to make the world run better. And because, the entrepreneurs were AT&T. They were Apple. You know, they were the big organizations and corporate businesses now. I'm starting a support group for mothers. I remember you saying it on one of your other scopes, Miss Irma. And I know you said you need prayer for that because you had never done it before, but hopefully God has been directing you in bit size exactly. So that is awesome. So I just like to give entrepreneurs, first I like to give business on entrepreneurs ways that they can help their business so that they don't spend all that additional money on advertisement. Yes. Use some of these social medias that are free that a lot of people are on and put your business in front of them through this way versus spending all of that money, because a lot of times when you first start your business, and I know me, the first thing I thought I needed was a brochure, right? Right. I spent thousands of dollars on my brochures, and I was having your first meeting on Tuesday the 19th. I was very excited about my brochures. I did them myself. I printed them myself, and they was very professional. Mm-hmm. Thousands of dollars. Never got a customer off of it, right? Never got anyone to come to my participate in my class for all of that money. Right. But guess what? Periscope, since I've been on Periscope, I have had so many of my they're called followers. I call them supporters, who have sent people to my website to participate in my virtual classes. I have had so many of my supporters to attend my virtual classes. Yes. And one of my virtual classes, I actually had 2 businesses that was from Arizona. Never been to Arizona, never met. I got from Periscope. Periscope has grown my business so much. Exactly. So that's why beautiful. I get out and I do this and I give back to, this is what I give back to the world.
And that is so beautiful.
Because this is something free that you can do, but I'm also telling you, giving you free advertisement and telling you how you can help your business and how you can save some of that money. Yes. And use these sites that people have opened up for us and put yourself there in front of their eyes. So many business and so many people that I started doing this with, there's only been one person who has not gotten something back from when I've done this segment from them.
Wow.
Last week I did your neighbor, Miss Vision 2020, that's on here. I had one person that was on there. She's going to bring her son in. And actually, she was at the training Thursday. And she reminded me that her son needs glasses, and she's going to definitely bring him in. So somebody always gets something off of this. But the first thing I ask is, do you ship? And a lot of business were not shipping to other states. They were like, no, I really just go hand in hand here and I deliver here. Right. No, you have to be able to ship to people who want your merchandise. They may not be here in Georgia.
Exactly. I understand what you're saying. Mm-hmm. That's why that website has to get up.
Exactly.
So that we could get that shipping going.
I know you do, Ms.
Another organization that helps that's free too is SCORE. I don't know if you've ever heard of them.
I have not heard of SCORE.
Yes. They are entrepreneurs. A lot of them are millionaires. And they just give back and they mentor new entrepreneurs.
Oh, wow.
All you have to do is type in the SCORE. They're all over the world.
Is it score.com? Is it an app?
It's just SCORE. It's an acronym, SCORE.
Okay.
And they have all kinds of
So we're going to Google that, you all. SCORE, SCORE acronyms.
How to write a business plan. How to set up your books for the company.
Wow.
And it's free.
Oh,
that's the key
awesome.
word.
And that's what, as entrepreneurs, that's what we need to find out. What are things, of course, we know we have to pay for things when we're starting our businesses. But I found out in the beginning, I started going to all these networking events and I was spending all of this money. And that's not where my clientele was. Right. So, and then that made me lose a lot of money. So you have to think of things, you have to make sure you find, first of all, your niche, then you find your clientele.
Yes.
And you find things that are not that expensive, so it's not taken out of your budget. Thank you, Ms. Irma. It's SCORE, SCORE.
Yes.
So that's another thing. There's so many social networking sites out here that we can use. There's another one, even though I Blab. Blab is like in the Brady Bunch style, where you have 4 different people on there. Okay. But they also have another one that's called V something, and it's sort of in between. You're welcome. It's sort of in between Periscope and Blab. That's where 2 people can be on there. So every time you start something else is already coming out there and already starting before you can get your business out there. But it's free things.
Yes.
So we have to learn how to use those. Exactly. Because when you're a small business owner, you don't want to spend all of your money on advertisement.
Absolutely.
So I do training for customer service. So I have to go and sell myself to business owners, right? To train their employees. And that's the main thing I hear. I did not put training in my budget because I've been spending this money on advertisement. Right. And we have to stop that. Even when it comes to business cards, you know, of course, we still have to hand our business cards out. But another thing that my son actually taught me, who's 25, and he started his own business, but he works for corporate as well. But what he does is he get that person's telephone number. He send them a visual of his card, like through texting, and they can save that to their photo album, camera roll, or whatever they have.
That's good.
And they're going to keep up with that more so than they will a business card that you put in their hand.
That's very good.
And that's also saving you money because you can go and get you one and make it out on the internet, and then you can do a screenshot, crop it, and you have it on there, and then you send it to that person. So that's what I have over 50 mentees, and I'm getting ready they're missing them and getting ready for a second group now. But that's why I surround myself around young people, because you learn so much.
Yes, you do.
So I believe Periscope is thinking of having 2 screens. Heard that on Perry Summit. They are. I heard that, I forgot whose scope I was on. So soon, Periscope is going to have where you can do the split screen, that you can have 2 people. We just don't know when it's going to come out yet.
Okay.
And they're also going to have it right now. I also heard this too, Miss Irma, where they're going to have... right now, you can only keep Periscope only keeps your scopes for 24 hours. Only keep your videos for 24 hours.
Okay.
It is very good for past the scopes, but now they're going to be keeping it indefinite, because now what you have to do is you have to also have a catch.me in order to save your videos as well, and they save them indefinitely. Okay. So now Periscope is going to be doing that. So they want to keep you on all of that. Exactly. Yes. And it's so easy to repurpose from catch.me. So I'm sure they're going to make it easy for there as well. So everyone, I thank y'all so much for joining me. I know we're just really talking and holding a conversation, but that's what it's all about. You hear me keep saying Miss Irma's name, right?
Yes.
I've never met Miss Irma, but she support me on my scopes. I support her on hers.
Amen. Yes.
They've added some new tabs on catch. Exactly. So they're trying to compete with one another, but this is another form of networking. It's just like when you go out to those networking events.
Yes.
And networking is all about relationships. So you get those relationships started. We get them started here on Periscope. It's like I know Miss Irma. It's like I know Kayl when I see her. It's like I know the bra coach. We have one on here called the bra coach. She's probably going to be on my Blab soon. But we had a Periscope meetup, and I sent you an email about that in Cumberland Mall. I was able to see some of the people that are on Periscope that I watched their scopes and never met them before. That's awesome. So that's another type of relationship. Hi, Miss Nancy. Thank you, Miss Irma. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. So now I'm going to see who's all on here. If y'all give me just a few minutes. If you want to show your, I'm going to let her be showing her business off while I look and see who's all left on here who wants to be in the drawing to win these books, as well as, you know what I'll do. Everyone that's on here, if you would put in, thank you so much for joining First Time That Country Came Right on out. Thank you so much for joining us on the first time. Hopefully you'll come back and follow me, and I'll be happy to follow you back and support you as well. So today, on today's segment, since you're just coming on, this is On Front Street with Kayl May. Let me just turn around. Put a number to let her draw. Yes, everyone that's on here, put a number in, and I will draw the book from that number, because I don't think I've received any emails, but I'm going on my email list now to see has anyone emailed me, and I'm going to let her while I'm doing that. And remember your numbers, 1 through 50, 14, 7. So remember your number. So when I call it out, you can say I'm that person. So I'm going to let her take the camera. There you go.
Okay.
And you just take it around and you just show, where did I have it at? Okay, I have it on the back. Lost connection. Well, make sure you put your number in. So when I call the number out, put your first name in as well. But if I call your number out, you'll know which number you have. So she's going to show you her merchandise. Can they see? Oh,
so I'm just Okay, so over here we just have a selection of nice high heels. Nice for that gathering that you go to on Valentine's Day. And then we come over here and we have more heels, and especially we have the double strap. You know, they're very popular right now, the double strap, and we have some boots up here. This is kind of just the front end of my store here. All right, we will be closed on Martin Luther King's birthday. I am celebrating Martin Luther King's birthday. We have some bags over here.
Look at that red shoe, y'all. That red shoe is popping.
Yes. And then for that night out, we have some. And also for all of you AKAs, we have some pink, a nice pink bag and some pink shoes. This is all my New York collection right here. This collection right here, all of my Easy Street, very comfortable shoes, Easy Street. And this is one of my best sellers right here. Nice to wear to church. Can you see that good? Yes, I thank you for all the hearts that I'm getting. And then over here, I just got my aerosol collection that came in. Very comfortable shoes. And my prices vary from $25 and then they go up to about $60 for right now. That's a nice bag that will go with even the shoes that I have on right now. See those shoe boots, that bag right there? And then we have a couple of more nice flats. For those that like flats, we have a combination of the shoe boots here, the ones at the bottom with the double buckle. And our scarves, we have some nice scarves. They're only $9.99. And then this has been a very big seller, this high boot right here. Yes, and then we're back down here to some more flats. And so basically that is the boutique here. This is the front end, and you see our shoe, our logo was designed by my husband's cousin, and her company name is Emoja. Tap in. She does some awesome things, and it's Virtuous Lady Shoes, comfort, class, and style. And we keep this up right here. It says, I don't know if you could see it clearly, but it says, believe in the beauty of your dreams, okay? We are in Marietta. Somebody says, what city? Marietta, Georgia, which is Cobb County. All right?
Let me get one of your cards so I can show them this.
Okay.
I'm also going to give you her information as well before I do the book drawing. But I love what this say up here. Be your own kind of beautiful. So every time you look in her mirrors, you have something nice that you see. You would love to, yes, you can order them. That's what we're saying. I'm going to give you the information. Fashion fades, style is eternal. So everything is inspirational here. I'm going to give you her information.
That's the front and that's the back.
Okay. I'm going to sit down so I can put it on so they can see it. So it shows better in the back. So I'm going to put this on the book here. So there's the information there. And they're so sweet here. Every now and then they'll give you a rose when you come in. I'm trying to let that focus. Can you see that information there? 1750 Potter Springs Road. That is the contact number there, 1-844-789-5307. Thank you for sharing, Ms. Irma. I definitely appreciate that. And I thank y'all so much for the hearts. So that is their information there. You can do a screenshot so that you'll have it. Again, she's going to start broadcasting herself, so she'll be showing you shoes of the day, different things that she have in that she may not even have out on her shelves. So you can contact her then. You can go to her Facebook group, which is
Virtuous Ladies Shoes.
Virtuous Lady Shoes. That's her Facebook page. So you can also see that because, of course, on her social media, she will be putting pictures of her shoes that she carried there as well. So if you have her information, we are going to get started now on our book giveaway. Again, I'm giving away 2 books. So the first book, we said choose a number between 1 and 50. So I'm going to choose for the first one 15. Thank you so much, Ms. Irma, for putting that. So the first one we're going to give away is 30 Days of Transition from the Sideline, Taking the Leap of Faith. And I tell y'all, I am in a networking group with Ms. Kim Martin, and some of the things that she have gone through, I don't see how every time I see her, she has a smile on her face. But she does, because you have to continue moving on. So I know she has some inspirational things in here for you. You don't have a number? Well, put a number in. Well, you had to start on the next one now, because I've already chosen 15. So put your numbers back up so we can see who's close to 15. I do know I saw a number 14. Who put in? Miss Irma, did you put in 15? Or was your number 14? Let me know. So who chose the number that was closest to 15? Put your numbers back up so we can give this book away by Kim Martin. She's an awesome, awesome lady. Actually, I have 2 books I'm going to give away of hers, but we'll give the other books away another day. Quinette, that's who that is. That's why you said Nene. I was like, who is that knowing my nickname? So that's my cousin Quinette there. So Miss Irma has 14. Anyone else that has a number closer? Anyone that has 16? Maybe we have a tie. I don't know. If not, Miss Irma, congratulations. 30 days of transition from you from the sideline. Send me an email with your address on there at kaylmay@ymail.com, and I'll get it mailed off to you on Monday. So send that information when you have a chance. Congratulations. So let's put our numbers back in one more time for our second book, 1 through 50, and I'm going to let the guest today actually choose the number. Miss Joanne, I don't know how to forget your name. That's my mother's name.
Oh, you know you can't forget that name.
Yes, Kayl. Put an L between that Y and M. Okay, so we have a 27. That's 1 through 50. So everyone else that's on who wants to be in the drawing, throw up a number for me. So we have 4 people on. I haven't gotten any emails. So it looks like I can only see Ida and Quinette. Anyone else on if you want to throw a number up? So we still have Miss Irma on. We have Miss Ida on. And yes, that was correct, Miss Irma. And we have Quinette on. So put a number up, and it's 1 through 50. And whoever is the closest to that, that's the one that's going to win this beautiful book by Miss Sharonda. Now, Miss Sharonda has a story as well. They always say people are not buying your products, they're buying your stories. So I know these 2 ladies' story. So Miss Vision, put your number up as well. What's her first name? I forget it already.
Sabrina.
Miss Sabrina, put your number up as well. She's still on our Periscope, though.
Maybe. Oh.
So you have 7. So Miss Sharonda has, you have to read her book, but I'm telling you, The Path to Your Path, she has an awesome story as well. Both of them does. I mean, and every time I see her, the same thing. She has a beautiful smile on your face. So when I say surround yourself around people that inspire you, these are the people I love to surround myself around, because they inspire you to know their story, to know what all they have gone through, and to still see those beautiful teeth every time that I see them. I see a huge smile on their face. And I'm saying, if they can smile after going through that, I know I should be able to smile. That's why you surround yourself around people like that. When you feel yourself down, you call one of those people up. They lift you up. That's what I love about it. So I know I'm going to a book. I have to get ready to go because I'm going to a book signing today from Miss Braxton. Sandra Braxton, her and her husband wrote a book. They have been together for like 15 years, couldn't conceive, tried adoption, and all these things happened to them, you know, when they was trying to go through the adoption process, and they had gotten to the point on the last one, just fixing up the baby room, and then the baby's father decided they wanted to keep the baby. So can you imagine emotionally what they had to go through? So their book saying, Why Not Us is the title of their book. And it is awesome. They are awesome. I love her spirit. I just, You know, I told her I really wanted to come today. Don't really know her, but I wanted to come and
Right.
support her because I love her spirit when I see her.
That's
She's a
beautiful.
talking person. She loves to talk, but she loves to smile.
That's
and that's why I
beautiful.
have to surround myself around
Yes,
ladies like that.
that's
Very
important.
powerful, very powerful. So I'm going to let Miss Joanne choose a number. Y'all tell me which one is
I'm
closer.
choosing the number 24.
Number 24. Who had number? I think I saw number 25. If anyone else is closer to that, if you're still on here and you're number 25, let me know that. I'll put your numbers back up and we can tell you who the winner is of this beautiful book here by Miss Sharona Barksdale. It is. Who had number 25? Are you still on? The number that she drew was 24. So the closest person I think I saw was 25. Is number 25 still on? Because you have to be present to win.
Oh.
So let me know if you're still on. If not, we'll have to go with another number. So we're going to give them a few minutes to do that now.
Okay.
While I'm waiting for them to respond, because they may be driving or something. It may take them for a few more minutes. I'm going to put her information up again. And Quinette, I appreciate your support on my scopes. I truly do. Just because we're relative, that doesn't mean that you have to support
That's
me.
right.
So I
That's
truly appreciate it.
beautiful.
I
Yes.
never take it light for anyone taking time out of their day to jump on my scopes. I truly appreciate it.
That's awesome.
It is. I'm trying to get that to focus a little bit more. Okay, so number 25 did not respond, so I need you to choose another number for me, Miss Joanne.
Well, why don't I go with the number 7?
Number 7. Anyone on here had number 7? Or anything close to number 7? We're going to wait for that while I have her number. Okay. Your neighbor next door.
Oh,
Congratulations, Miss Sabrina.
That's
Congratulations,
beautiful.
you are the winner. And I am going to leave your book next door with your assistant over there. Because I know you said you were off today. I don't know if you're still there or not. But I'll leave it over at your office. But thank you so much. Congratulations, ladies. Join me on next week. I still have 2 more books to give away, and I'm probably going to purchase the one today. Won't he do it? Yes. I missed it. Got an important call. Oh, I'm so sorry. What number were you? You had an important call. What number were you? I'm getting a lot of good information. Thinking of doing some things myself. Which Quinette, when you're ready, just let me know and we can help you. That's what this is all about, helping one another.
Yes.
You were number 27. Did you call out a 27?
24.
You called out a 24. So she would have been the closest one. So I tell you what, let's do this since I'm going to get another book anyhow today. I'm going to give you this one. So send me your information. I'm going to give you this one since you had to leave. A Fearless Prayer by Sharona Barksdale. So send me your information to my email address. Miss Irma, if you don't mind, would you put my email address up again? KaylMay@ymail.com. And I will send you this free Fearless Prayer. Maybe that's a book that you need and you didn't even know you needed. So we're going to bless you with that one. At Ymail. At Ymail. I know everybody thinks it's Gmail. It's a form of Yahoo, but it's only Ymail. So it's KaylMay@ymail.com. Correct. KaylMay@ymail.com. If I receive that, you're welcome. If I received your email with your address in it, I'll have it shipped out on Monday for you. And Miss Sabrina, I'm going to drop yours off next door. So join me next week. I'm still going to have 2 more books to give away because I want to show my supporters that I truly, truly appreciate you. I know there's so many other things that you could be doing, and I think you're welcome. I know there's so many other things that you could be doing. I thank you so much for taking the time out of your day. That's correct, Miss Irma. Thank you so much. Look at Miss Irma's, the one right above you. It's KaylMay@ymail.com. Hey, how you doing? So I really appreciate everyone has joined me. Thank you to all of the replay viewers. Thank you to everyone that's on here live and everyone from the web. I know from the web, I'd be glad when they fix that, where you can give hearts, where you can do your comments and all of that. But even though you can't do that, I truly appreciate you coming on and supporting me. I will see you all again. I'll probably scope later on from Miss Braxton's book signing, because again, I want to make sure I support her. So thank you, everyone. Congratulations on all the book winners, and make sure you send that email to me so I can get it out to you on Monday. Thank you, Miss Irma. Everyone have a wonderful day. Thank you for taking the time out to join us, and we'll see you on next week. And I'll probably see you a little bit later on today. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.